Hello, Professor. This is from Team SDGs at WARRIORS. Our research is reflections on the commercial sustainability of green finance, based on the green finance practice in China. Here are our team members' names and metric numbers. We incorporated 3 SDGs in our topic. They are number 7, affordable and clean energy; number 8, economic growth; number 12, responsible consumption and production. Okay, let's see the abstract of our research. To support our economy transforming from environmental consumption to environmental friendly, and to facilitate the development of green and low carbon emission economy, the green finance has been developing rapidly in recent years. However, from the perspective of commercial sustainability, there is still some obstacles dragging the process of green finance. From our research, we conclude that the current development of green finance has several problems. First, it gives insufficient support for green transformation and upgrading of traditional industries. Second, it has weaknesses in individual retail business. Third, the financial business around carbon finance is difficult to implement. To deal with the problems, we suggest that the commercial banks should actively strengthen their green finance and explore new products and business models that can enhance business sustainability. Then let me introduce the background of our study. With the rapid development of global industrialization and economic resource shortage, environmental pollution and climate problems are common threats facing by the whole world. Green, coordinated and sustainable development has become a global consensus. In China, from the 13th Five-Year Development Projection period, the Chinese government has listed green as one of its 5 new development concepts and has regarded green finance as the most important pattern to promote the development of green economy. Okay, let's move to the part of problems and objectives of our study. There are 3 problems we are facing. The first one is the capacity to support the green transformation and upgrading of traditional industries needs to be improved. The commercial banks are very reluctant to give sufficient funds to support the green transformation and upgrading of traditional industries. The second problem is the green finance business facing the demand end of individual consumption has shortcomings. Industrial banks' green mortgage loan was only accounting for 2.18% of its green financing balance. Only a handful of other banks offer credit card products with environmental themes. The third problem is it is difficult to conduct business in the field of carbon emissions and carbon finance. The international banking industry has already seen the market development space and extensively participated in carbon emission trading and the carbon finance business. However, China's banking industry lacks in carbon finance business. We have 3 objectives of our study. First, we suggest to strengthen targeted measures for public green financing and improving service capabilities. Second, we suggest to design business models that can activate individual green consumption needs. Third, we suggest to expand the asset management business with carbon emission rights as the target. Let's move to the part of literature review. Some past literature has established the evaluation index system of green development in banking industry. Some has discussed the current situation, problems, and the path of green finance development of commercial banks from the perspective of supply-demand Some suggest that financial institutions should give more credit preference to small, medium, and micro renewable energy enterprises. Their research results laid a solid foundation for our paper. However, they ignore to explore how to improve the commercial sustainability of green finance will have important practical significance for realizing a long-term goal of green and low-carbon development of economy and society. We have three research hypotheses. Hypothesis 1, the economic growth effect of green finance on sustainable economic development in China is uncertain. Hypothesis 2, the industrial transformation effect of green finance on sustainable economic development in China is positive. Hypothesis 3, the energy saving and emission reduction effect of green finance on sustainable economic development in China is positive. Here is our research framework. We use independent variable, which is green finance, and some control variables. Try to explain economic scale, industrial structure upgrading index, and carbon emission intensity. Okay, lastly, let's see the methodology. We choose to use deductive research strategy. According to the existing theory, we put up three hypotheses and we build up three models. Try to test the three hypotheses right. All the data we collect from 30 Chinese provinces. Here are the three models we build up. The first is the economic growth effect model. The second is industrial transformation effect model. Third is low carbon environmental effects model. They will testify the three hypotheses respectively. And here are the variables we choose: the economic scale, industrial structure upgrading index, the carbon emission intensity is dependent variables. We use green financial development index as independent variable, and we also choose the urbanization rate, the scale of investment, the scale of local government, the degree of nationalization as control variable. Here is the source of the data. They are all reliable and the secondary data. The last few slides are the references we use. Here is all our presentation. Thanks for listening.